Hello everyone, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. Alright, we have a goal in mind for today, and that is to get over here and get Quila Midna unlocked. So let's go ahead and start here. We need a water bomb. Then we can bomb that rock. For a costume, so I generally assume the costumes here are going to be like Link and Zelda's outfits for other games, but we will see. Fight as a warrior of darkness. And Zant has all the treasures, even though Zant is also the enemy. That's interesting. Interesting choice. I'm gonna try boosting stars again, since it was kind of helping out last time. We do have a nice EXP plus weapon for Zant, so, you know, I think things are gonna go good here. Team up with Midna to defeat Ganondorf. That's an interesting Zant level. We've got Impa, we've got Sheik. We should be aware of where they are. Agatha's on our team too. This is a very weird group. Well, Sheik's right below us, so let's go deal with Sheik right away. It does seem like we're doing plenty of damage, at least. Another good blow like that'll take Sheik out, or we can drop the scores. I think both Sheik and Impa are weak to our dark element. Oh, this is one of the maps where the captain retreats. I could go try and protect that guy. Well, he's already gone. He's gonna turn into a ghost now. That means a bunch of our guys retreated. There's at least one stage I know of that if you do that, you'll lose one of your playable characters. And we did take care of Sheik, so we can move on to the next captain down there, attacking our keep. But Impa's in the way, so we'll deal with Impa, even though she's not one of the captains they want us to go after. As I say, Sheik was a required target. Impa is a optional target, but if you ignore her, then she goes and wrecks your army. But defeating Impa is not required to beat the stage, if that makes sense. If she's gonna go down like a hot knife through butter, why not? And then random Aerophos is the captain here. I think he's done for. Light will also take full magic. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna drop a nuke here in the middle of all these guys. With KO numbers like that. Still got a couple of chests to track down. I could just look that up, but I like to grab keeps anyway, going for kills. Plus, you know, we got EXP Plus. We're gonna get more levels here. And we got one of our chests already.
Ooh.
Let's go grab the other one on this side of the map really quick, just in case. And we're just getting levels all up in here. Okay. Better to grab that while I'm over here than to have that be the one where it's at and me not grab it till the end. Another arrow foes here. This one's kind of been getting beat up too. Alright, well, it's either going to be the fairy fountain or the other keep, so I guess let's roll the die 50-50 here. Ah, we picked poorly.
Ooh.
That's okay. Gives us an excuse to get more experience from these guys that are giving it out like candy. Alright, that's everything to get out of this stage.
Ooh.
So let's go deal with Ganondorf. Which, I just went the wrong way, but that's okay. I'll jump in Aerophos while he's here. Okay, now unlike Impa and Sheik, Ganondorf is not going to take extra damage from our elements, so he's going to be a little tankier, but we're going to go into Focus Spirit. And at least try to mess up his day with that. That's just silly end animation there. This might finish him off right here. Not one more. Are we going to get 28 from this is the real question. We sure did. So that was a very lucrative fight for us. I didn't even need the A-ring, but we got a costume anyway. This being a Warrior of Darkness, I wonder if this is a Ganondorf costume. It kind of looks like if we had played as somebody else, that Zant would have been the final boss of that map. Just based on the characters on the overworld. We didn't have the best luck with weapon drops that time around. Ah, it was a Ganondorf costume. And specifically, that one is not a recolor like some of the other ones we got. This is well, we can show it off because we can be Ganondorf and Agatha for this one. We can also use his trident. We haven't seen his trident yet. But first, this is just straight up his robes from Wind Waker. Let's do that with the trident. I think Stars Plus. Which, speaking of which, let's also try another one of those. We've got lots of materials, so I don't regret doing it. And Agatha had a prize, so we can show off the trident a little because we haven't seen it, and we also have the new costume we can show off. This was added in the 3DS, this particular costume. 600 enemies before time runs out. And I think we've learned from last time that we have a lot more lenient time limit on these than I thought. So this is all of the weapon varieties for Ganondorf. The trident and the great swords. Okay, well, Goma's way over there. He's gonna work his way to me eventually, or maybe he'll go bug Agatha for a bit. Agatha should like him. Agatha likes bugs. What is Goma if not a great big giant bug? I do think the Ganondorf's trident is a little more fun than his great sword, but they're both great weapons. It was nice to give him the electrical variation for a bit. Okay, looks like Volga's over that way. I'm just gonna swap to Agatha for a bit and just see what I can do over here. We also have Zant over here, so yeah, we should maybe do some work over this way. I'm honestly not sure what the best way for Agatha to take out the bosses would be. It also looks like Agatha's taken a lot of damage that has nothing to do with when I was playing as her, because NPCs will do that when they're being controlled by the computer. That one was on me though. And I just used both of her potions by mistake, trying to shoot the arrow because I hadn't paid attention to the fact that I switched weapons. Honestly, the damage may be a bigger concern than the timer. Oh, there's already another Goma over here. Oh, I shot too early. Well, if I don't get the A rank, I'm not super concerned. We can always clean it up later. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're not getting the A rank unless the damage threshold for this one is a very generous. But it's fine. I wanted to show off costumes and weapons. I was so hoping to get that last little bit in. This should finish him off. No, it did not. Okay, just to make sure that I don't get sniped there right at the end here, but... Yeah, all these captain units that are just going nuts around here. Volga and Zant and Wizro all just with kind of free reign. And I'm just going to mop things up now, but we're probably not going to see an A rank, and that's fine. If I was super worried about KOs, I could have fairy nuked. Instead of using the focus spirit the way I did to take out the boss. Considering we have like hardly any trident drops, I think we did okay. It's definitely the damage taken. It was too much, but that's okay. I kind of want to know what that giant's knife has on it, so we'll do that. We did get some Goma acid. Sia is now viewable in the gallery. Medley is now viewable in the gallery. Alright, and we got a power bracelet just in time to push the rock. I don't think there's anything under a Armo statue on this screen normally. There's one on this screen normally, because this is where you get the power bracelet in the normal game. Okay, we can't get the heart piece, which I think means that the heart piece is Twilight Midna. But there is a fairy and there is food. So, Warrior of Darkness again. But it's obvious that they want us to take Midna. So we do need to be aware of pots for this one. What's the level 5 have? Darkness Plus. That may be our best shot this time. So there is fairy food in a pot. It's actually not new food. It's the magic beans that we've already unlocked before. Got a couple of some fairy shenanigans going on here. So I'm going to immediately turn around and get the keep right behind me that has a fairy in it, is my first thought. Okay, so you can see we've got some allied units that are way over there in enemy territory that we need to go save. I didn't actually expect that there would be the fairy or the food right there at the start. Even though taking the food is not going to unlock anything new, I do still want it because... Oh, well... I wasn't expecting her to be over here. I figured she'd be the boss of the stage. Midna versus Midna in the epic showdown. I figured she'd be like the boss, because when we fought to unlock Skull Kid, or when we unlocked Young Link on this map, they were both the bosses. It is kind of annoying that they have the Kuko right there too, though. Okay, let's work our way toward there. Look at the keeps here. So Outskirts Keep has a treasure chest. Southfield has a treasure chest. I'm gonna come grab this keep, and then we'll work our way up to rescue the ally. I'm just gonna try to ignore the gold cocoa if I can. Okay, well that's the treasure chest that we know we can get. I don't need that. Are there any brown chests? Lightning Fairy. That Coco is right behind me. Impa's over here. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that Impa was on the map. I was like, I can't get through. We haven't taken the keep yet. That's why. Okay, well, Agatha's right here. So we can take out these jerks. I'm gonna save her. I guess we already saved one of the groups. Okay, well, you don't actually want to go deal with the commander yet because we want to find that food and that fairy. At least the keep up across from the bridge isn't actually a keep in this one. That one's kind of out of the way to try to get to sometimes. The Cuckoo found me again. Can I take him out? Okay, well there's Fairy. So you just go grab the magic beans at some point. Doesn't feel like I'm making any progress towards this, but you're kind of like knocking him across the map. I don't actually know if that was hurting him, but it was funny. Okay, get him out of our hair. I'm not entirely sure what that does, to be perfectly honest. Okay. There's the food. So even though that's not a new unlock, it's still like, here's a gold quality fairy food that we can use as filler later on. As we start making some progress in the Great Sea map, I'll start unlocking some of the food that's actually what we want. There's not even a tree in this keep. You're not fooling me, game. We have Wizrow on our side that decided to come and bum rush the keep. Which is something to be aware of when your allied unit does that, because they will sit there and get themselves beat up. Okay, well, Sheik's probably going to go down to this now. Another clean sweep on that stage. So it's funny because normally I'd be like, okay, let's show off Twilight Midna if we have a chance. But we already did that in the Legend mode because we had the Linkle stage where we got to play as Twilight Midna. Very nice. Not very many good shackles, that's okay. That'll work. And we have a lightning fairy. On Twilight Midna and her Mirror of Shadows. Now we have this is the historical thing. That's like the little hint that'll pop up sometimes. And yeah, see, she has the heart piece in that stage. But we can deal with that later. We have a Linkle stage we could go do. That's a bomb, so... We can do the Linkle stage, and we can maybe do this Lana stage, but that might be a bit much, depending on how this stage goes. I'm going to do another Weapon Star potion. Yeah, we still need to find Linkle's other weapon. Linkle, Link, and Zelda all have weapons still on this map. You have so many good like 5-star weapons, but I think this 4-star one might be better than all the 5 stars. Okay, this is basically the same type of battle as last time. We have to work our way to the allied units that are stranded. Oh, we're on Ganondorf's side in this stage. With Linkle's Kuko army. I mean, if Zancy's gonna let us sit here and beat him up, I'm gonna take it. And if this is the piece of heart already, that's also like doubly funny. Alright, well, let's just work on getting an A rank then. And Lana over here to fight. Lana, you're really just like making it take longer for us to get to your stage. Is the thing here. So I believe at this point we just need to unlock Yuga and Toon Zelda, and we'll have all the characters. So next time we dip into those maps, we'll get those characters right away. To be fair, Yuga was right there for the taking, we just didn't have Medley to do it. Yeah, well, you're over here, nobody's attacking you, so... Volga's one of the characters we're going to rescue. This is a very jumbled up alliance. Lots of big pokes here, though. Okay, we're pretty close to having the KOs we need here. Oh, we have Sia's theme music here. We already have all the treasures that are hidden on this map. And then I think, given the time, I'm gonna wait and do the Lana weapon in another video. It's gonna be Lana, or this is gonna be Sia with her mask on. Fortunately, Sia does not want to make this go quick. This is also like, if you didn't have enough kills, the game wanted to make sure you get enough KOs before the end of this. Which is always nice when the game does that. Okay. Lana and Ganondorf have teamed up to save the day, apparently. More hearts for Linkle. She's still lost, don't worry. We won't lose that one. Oh, there's a very nice crossbow. We got some decent drops that time. That's better than this one, for sure. Alright, well we have Lana's final weapon stash here, but I think we're gonna have to save that for the next video. We still need to come down into this area and expose this area too, which is another thing I need to work towards. I've just been kind of following the shiny unlocks, which have been weapons and characters. But I think we will move on next time. And actually next is the 50th video, so I have something special in mind for that one. We'll see how that plays out. But you'll have to see what that is next time. So as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Do the YouTube thing, like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great night.